What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video. Today is going to be previewing the Leafs' second game of the regular season against the Columbus Blue Jackets. October 4th, it's a Friday night game, and this one's going to be a wild one. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. People are probably counting out Columbus this year as there's been a lot of turnover. They've lost a lot of players from their team. Of course, Panarin, Bobrovsky, Duchesne, the list goes on and on. But they still have some talent there. Listen, Jones is one of the best out there on their blue line. I think that he's a fantastic guy. So that team this year is going to have their troubles, but they're also going to have some bright spots, of course. And there's going to be some players that will have to step up in that lineup. But focusing on the Maple Leafs, they won their first game of the season against the Ottawa Senators 5-3 in Toronto. Opening night, John Tavares was named the captain of the team. It was a special night, and everybody seemed to be playing pretty good. Freddie was a little shaky at points, but he made saves when he needed to, and the Leafs won. He will start. It looks like he's likely going to start tonight against Jonas Korpisalo, although some things could change because it is a back-to-back, and they play again tomorrow against the Montreal Canadiens. So we'll have to see what happens there, but it looks like Freddie's going to get the go from at the time I'm recording this video. So if something changes and Hutchinson's in net, that means Freddie will play against the Montreal Canadiens. There's also going to be some changes in the lineup again as while I'm recording this. It looks like what Babcock said previously yesterday, and I believe even the day before, he was saying there's going to be some rotation. Timothy Liljegren was sent down. Petan was brought up. It looks like Petan's going to get into the lineup as well as Jason Spezza, who of course a lot of people talked about. He missed the first game of the season, the home opener. That one kind of sucked. It kind of stung, to be honest, as a fan. But for him especially, hometown first game, a lot of people were scratching their heads at why Babcock wanted to give him more reps on the penalty kill. I'm not really sure how 48 hours does that for him when he's been in the league for so long. I don't think that really matters, and I think that it was kind of a cheesy way of Babcock saying, yeah, I just don't want him to play. Again, that's just my opinion. I don't know. He should have been playing in that home opener. Regardless, good for everybody else who got to play in that game. But Petan and Spezza will be playing, as well as Justin Hall. I guess Martin Marincin will be taking a seat for this game. So Rasmus Sandin seems like he's a guy that wants to, well, Babcock, I guess, is liking Sandin as a staple on the blue line, whereas guys like Hall and Marincin will be shuffled in and out. And who knows, maybe that means eventually, if Timothy Liljegren proves himself with the Marlies, that he can be a guy that comes up to be a staple at that bottom pairing with Rasmus Sandin, although they're pretty young, and we'll have to see what happens when Travis Dermott comes back. Of course, everything can change, but that's the biggest things about this game, is that Toronto does have the edge because this Columbus team shouldn't be that good this year. And again, that's no disrespect for the Columbus Blue Jackets. They've been a team that's been in the playoffs and performed pretty decently, but at the same token here, this year there's a lot of turnover. They obviously don't have the their big starting goalie, although Korpisalo, a lot of people will look at this guy and think, yeah, he was just the backup, but he's actually very solid. He's a good goaltender, and he's the guy who's likely getting the start. But with the turnover, the Leafs should have the edge in this one, and with these guys coming in, they're going to have to prove something. So I believe Timashov is coming out of the lineup, and I can't remember who else was coming out of the lineup. It's somebody on that fourth line. It might be Freddie. Was it Freddie the Goat that might be coming out on that fourth line? Oh no, sorry, it's Nick Shore. What am I even thinking? It's Nick Shore's coming out, Timashov's coming out, and Spezza and Petan are in. As far as I know, as far as what's been said so far, Marincin will be coming out in favor of Hall. And as far as we know right now, Freddie Anderson will be getting the start. I would honestly give it to Hutchinson. I personally think that it's going to change by the time I upload this video. Of course, something's going to happen while I'm recording this video, or it'll be posted and then it'll be changed to, Freddie or Hutchinson going in net. I'm not positive right now. If we're looking at just the what's been said and what's being shown, it's showing that Freddie's the likely starter. So we'll have to see what happens again, but this is a big game. The Leafs need to get as much points as they can, and the reason I'm saying big game is because I've been one of those people that thought just get some wins, try to be a good team and build off of that throughout the year and get some wins. But every game is huge. You never know by the end of the year if you need 2 points. This game is no different. You have to beat teams that you should be better than, and the Leafs have to do that tonight against the Columbus Blue Jackets. So if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. Join the squad. Let's get to 7,000 subscribers. I have a video on Timothy Liljegren being posted later, and then I also have, of course, my post-game review tonight. If you're not a fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs, make sure to check out my other videos. I don't just talk about them. Because they're my favorite team, I talk about them a little more, but I talk about all NHL teams daily on this channel, so make sure to check it out. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Enjoy watching the game tonight. Peace.